Montgomery, Alabama. On the cusp of celebrating 200 years as a city, Montgomery does not have too many firsts remaining. But on Tuesday night, the black-majority city and capital of Alabama elected Stephen L. Reed as its first African-American mayor. Mr. Reed, a probate judge, captured about 67% of the vote in the nonpartisan runoff election, according to unofficial results cited by the Montgomery Advertiser. He defeated David Woods, a white TV station owner, after they advanced from a 12-person election in August. 10 of those candidates were black, and Mr. Reed received 42% of the vote. Montgomery, which was incorporated on December 3, 1819, has long been a central part of the United States' sordid racial history. It was the first capital of the Confederate States of America in 1861 and is home to the church where the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. planned the Montgomery bus boycott, which made Rosa Parks a household name. Mr. Reed's election will send a signal to the entire country that Montgomery is moving forward in a positive way, said the Reverend Edward J. Nettles, a prominent pastor in the city of about 200,000 people, 60% of whom are African Americans. The mayor-elect graduated from Morehouse, a historically black college in Atlanta, earned an MBA from Vanderbilt and became the first black probate judge in Montgomery County. His father, Joe Reed, has been the longtime leader of the Black Caucus of the state Democratic Party. Pastor Nettles, who leads Free Will Missionary Baptist Church, said Mr. Reed's election would also represent a generational shift. He said that Montgomery continued to be weighed down by its challenging racial history, but that a younger official would have less of that baggage. "We are so caught up in our past," Pastor Nettles said. "There's a generation that's older than him. They can't seem to get past the politics and status quo of the past. They're still locked in a particular mindset." African American men first started winning mayorships in the mid-1800s during the brief period known as Reconstruction. Birmingham, Alabama, elected its first African American mayor, Richard Arrington Jr., 40 years ago, but he won only a small fraction of the white vote in his 5 terms. Montgomery has been notably slow to atone for its hateful past. It took until 2013 for its police chief to apologize for the failure of officers to defend the Freedom Riders, civil rights activists who were attacked in 1961 by a white mob. Last year brought the opening of a museum dedicated to the legacy of slavery and a memorial honoring thousands of black lynching victims.